There are so many natural disasters that happen over the years that are caused or made worse by global warming. This might not strike you as surprising or harmful, but once you take into effect what all it could mean, it might change your mind. Global warming melts ice glaciers, rises sea levels, creates warmer sea surface temperatures that could increase the intensity of hurricanes, which would affect cities, farms, and so on, as well as forests that will encounter mosquito-borne diseases which could carry out throughout the world. Global warming is the rise in our Earth's temperature, which is caused by carbon dioxide and other natural gases, which creates a thick coat in our Earth's atmosphere, which captures the heat from the sun, and which is making our planet warmer. Global warming is killing our planet and us along with it. We need to push harder to fight against it before it's too late. So what causes global warming? Global warming is caused by carbon dioxide, and according to the Natural Research Defense Council, the leading cause in the United States of carbon dioxide is coal burning power plants, which cause 2.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide per year. And the second in the United States is automobile pollution, which creates 1.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide a year, per year. Not recycling can also add to the effect of global warming because it uses more greenhouse gas emissions to break down those waste in paper. Paper production, if paper is recycled, it uses 65% less energy than it would if new paper was produced with raw material. Now that we know what causes it, let's see what effects it has on the earth and ourselves. The effects of global warming causes natural disasters such as forest fires, dust storms, tsunamis, melting of ice glaciers that would affect animals that lives in those Arctic areas, as well as the effects it would have on humans. More heat waves could lead to more weather-driven deaths, such as heat strokes, which is the leading cause for weather deaths. And this could most likely affects the young or the older group, as well as those with asthma. Also, those with that have allergies are affected by pollution as well, because it gets the pollen in the air gets deeper in their lungs and it makes it hard for them to breathe. As well as droughts affects many people in poverty and poor cities and country, because the sun is drying up their water, so they have a more scarce supply. As well as vice versa, there is an abundance of water, which destroys crops and cities and homes and whatnot, and people have to manage to survive that way. And the long-term effect of this is only going to get worse. Now that know the effects, now what are the moves we can do to prevent this from happening? First off, we can use renewable energy such as wind, sun, and geothermal energy. This would reduce carbon emissions, as stated by the Union of Concerned Scientists. nowadays we do have the technology to do so. So it'll be easier than ever to live a more energy efficient life. Recycling. Recycling reduces greenhouse gas emissions from landfills, can reduce deforestation, saves energy, and produce more energy efficient products, as well as energy efficient appliances would also help with the prevention of global warming. And most of those appliances are signified or with the Energy Star label directly on the appliances, as well as using simple, we can even use simple things in our daily life, such as switching out light bulbs with fluorescent light bulbs. In conclusion, global warming really does exist and is affecting not only the planet that we live on, but also our personal health. From the average global temperature being at its highest rate in over 50 years, to the natural disasters that claim lives of hundreds of thousands every year. We could help prevent this from happening by recycling, being more energy efficient, and lessen the amount of carbon dioxide we put into the air. We could do this by maybe carpooling and making sure our tires are inflated all the way, and so on and so forth, so our cars don't produce as much pollution. We need to take this issue very seriously before it's too late. Not just for me, but you, at the entire world.